In this remake of this one, where you have word problems and you're trying to find either the ratio after using division with scientific notation, or like the first one, you're looking for how much more. So we're looking for multiplication when you think backwards, but we're still going to use division. Okay, for the first one, the predicted ticket sales for the opening weekend of 2 plays. 7 times 10 to the 11 tickets for play W, and 2 times 10 to the 9 tickets for play X. According to this prediction, how many more tickets will be sold for play W than for play X? So the wording, play W than play X, tells you that play W is going to be our numerator, and that play X will be our denominator. Because you're looking for how many times greater, well, to find out what the times is, we use division. You always use the opposite of what's presented to you. So if play W is 7 times 10 to the 11, and these are tickets. These are tickets. And then play X, 2 times 10 to the 9. Okay, now we follow our division rules, which say, look, the factors, you'll divide. But these exponents, you need to subtract. So 7 over 2, we use division. And then the exponent of 11 and the exponent of 9, we're going to subtract. So then, what do we get? Well, 7 divided by 2 gives us 3.5. And then 10 to the 11 minus 10 to the 9, which just means 11 minus 9, we get 10 to the 2. Okay, that's lovely. But this still doesn't help us see how many times greater. So what we need to do is, we are now going to take this scientific notation answer and convert into standard form. That's what we're going to do. Take this answer that's written in scientific notation and convert it into standard form. So remember, by doing that, we just rewrite 3.5. Look at our exponent. It's positive. It's a 2. That means we're moving our decimal 2 times to the right. Once, twice, new spot. Any blank spaces you have, fill in with the 0, and then clean this up because it's too much going on. So then our answer is 350. So how many more tickets will be sold for play W than for play X? That's 350 times greater. Okay, because it wants to know how many times greater. That's 350 times greater. So if we were to expand 7 times 10 to the 11 and expand 2 times 10 to the 9, we would get 350. But that's the long way, and we don't have time for that. So this will be our answer for this type of problem. And then scrolling down, When we get to the ratio one, so Carl's Jr. is 4 times 10 to the 6 kilometers from my house. Taco Bell is about 4 times 10 to the 4 kilometers from my house. What is the ratio between the distances? So all we have to do is, again, what was first, what was second. So we are looking for the ratio between Carl's Jr. and Taco Bell. Okay, Carl's Jr. said 4 times 10 to the 6, and Taco Bell said 4 times 10 to the 4. Okay, so now again, factors. These are our factors. We divide. And then exponents, we subtract. So here, 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then this is 10 to the 6 minus 4. So that leaves us with 10 to the 2. Okay? And what we are looking for is a ratio, which is pretty much like a fraction. When we say ratio, we're thinking something like a fraction. So that means clearly we need a numerator and a denominator. So again, we are going to, actually I'm just going to copy what I said here. Take this scientific notation answer and convert it into standard form. So once you do that, if you have a whole number, the decimal, remember, is located at the end of that number. So we have 1.0. You can do that. 1 is equal to 1.0. Our exponent is 2. So I'm just going to move the decimal twice, new spot. I'm going to fill in my blank space with a 0 and clean this up. So now I get 100. My ratio should be a fraction. So how do you turn a whole number into a fraction? All you have to do is put a 100. So these are this type right here is like the ratio we always deal with. But remember, a ratio is written in 3 ways. A ratio is written as a fraction. So 100 over 1. Use the word 2. It's my apostrophe. So as a fraction, use the word 2, 100 to 1. And then finally, use a colon, which is 100 colon 1. So the 3 ways to write a ratio is like a fraction, 100 over 1, using the word 2, 100 to 1, and then using a colon, 100 with the colon 1. But you say them all 100 to 1, 100 to 1, 100 to 1. And that's it.